Hello, holiday chefs and festive foodies. Welcome back to GW Stefini channel. I'm your jolly host, here to guide you through the enchanting world of holiday cuisine. Whether you're a seasoned pro or a novice in the kitchen, we're about to embark on a culinary adventure to create a Christmas dinner that will light up your holiday season. From succulent turkey to delightful desserts, we'll be cooking up a storm of festive flavors. Today we're embarking on a culinary sleigh ride to create the most amazing Christmas dinner. Scene script. First up, the star of the show, Mr. Turkey. Now, you might be wondering, how do I choose the perfect turkey? Well, think of it like this. Choosing your turkey is akin to picking a dance partner for the Christmas ball. You want one that's just the right size, too small, and your guests are left doing the hunger tango. Too large, and you'll be enjoying turkey sandwiches, turkey soup, turkey casserole until the Easter bunny comes hopping along. So, how do you find this perfect dance partner, you ask? Well, a good rule of thumb is to allow for about a pound to a pound and a half of turkey per person. This will ensure that everyone has plenty to eat and you'll still have some leftovers for those coveted post-Christmas turkey sandwiches. Now that we have our turkey, it's time to talk stuffing. Some say it's what's inside that counts. And when it comes to our festive bird, they're not wrong. We're going for a classic sage and onion stuffing today. It's a tried and true favorite that never fails to impress. But we're not just sticking with the classics here. Oh no, we're throwing in a secret ingredient. Can you guess what it is? Love. Well, love and a generous helping of bacon, because let's be honest, everything's better with bacon. Here's how we do it. Start by sautéing your onions and celery until they're soft and translucent. Then add in your sage and let those flavors meld together. Once that's done, toss it with your bread cubes and a good amount of crispy cooked bacon. Add in some chicken broth to moisten and voila. Your stuffing is ready to be introduced to its dance partner. And here's a little tip. Don't pack the stuffing too tightly into the turkey. It expands as it cooks, and packing it in too tight could result in it not cooking evenly. So there you have it. Your dance couple is ready to take center stage. Just remember, while the turkey might be the star of the show, it's the stuffing that often steals the spotlight. So don't skimp on it, add that extra love, and of course, the bacon. Everything's better with bacon. Every superhero needs a sidekick, and Mr. Turkey's no different. Enter the side dishes. We're going to whip up some companions for our main course that are as memorable as the holiday itself. First on the roster are our creamy mashed potatoes. Picture this. Potatoes so smooth and buttery they dance on your tongue like sugar plums. We start by selecting the fluffiest of potatoes, peel them lovingly, and then boil them until they're just soft enough to mash. Add a generous helping of butter, a splash of milk, and a sprinkle of salt and pepper, and voila! Mashed potatoes that are smoother than Santa sliding down the chimney. But we're not just about tradition here. We're also giving a nod to our vegan friends. And no, we're not just sticking you with Brussels sprouts. Oh no, we're elevating these mini cabbages to rock star status. We toss them in a tangy balsamic glaze, roast them until they're crispy on the outside and tender on the inside, and finish them off with a sprinkle of sea salt. The result? Brussels sprouts that are so delicious you'll forget they're actually healthy. Next up, we're taking the humble carrot and giving it a holiday makeover. We're glazing these bad boys in a sweet and sticky honey and thyme sauce, roasting them to perfection, and finishing them off with a sprinkle of chopped parsley. The sweetness of the honey, the earthiness of the thyme, and the freshness of the parsley come together to create a side dish that's bursting with flavor and color. And finally, we're rounding off our side dish ensemble with some classic stuffing. We're going for a sage and onion flavor profile with a secret ingredient that adds a little something special. Spoiler alert, it's bacon. Because let's face it, everything's better with bacon. And remember, if anyone asks, these dishes are all incredibly complex. The trick is looking flustered. It adds to the taste. So pull on your apron, roll up your sleeves, and let's get cooking. Gravy, the unsung hero, the liquid gold of Christmas dinner. It's the silky, sumptuous river that flows through the landscape of your plate, turning the ordinary into extraordinary, the mundane into magnificent. This is not just about adding moisture to your turkey. or giving those mashed potatoes a glossy sheen. Oh no, my friends, this is about creating a symphony of flavors that sings in perfect harmony with every bite. Now, creating this festive elixir is not a process to be rushed. Like all great things, it requires time, patience, and of course, a good whisk. Start by collecting those precious pan drippings, the fond, the caramelized bits left behind from your roasted turkey. This is the base of your gravy, packed with rich, intense flavors. Next, we add in our flour. This is the thickening agent that will transform our drippings from a simple liquid into a luxurious sauce. But beware, adding too much flour can lead to a lumpy gravy, and no one wants that. It's all about balance. The key here is to whisk it in slowly, incorporating it fully before adding more. Now comes the true test of patience, the simmering. This is where the magic happens. As the gravy simmers, the flavors meld together, creating a depth and complexity that can only be achieved with time. Finally, we season to taste. A dash of salt, a sprinkle of pepper, perhaps a hint of herbs. This is your chance to make it your own. Whisk it like it owes you money, and watch as it transforms from mere liquid to the elixir of the Christmas gods. Finally, dessert. Because what's Christmas without a little sugar-induced coma, right? Let's sweeten the deal with a traditional Christmas pudding. This is not just an ordinary dessert, folks. It's a culinary time capsule, loaded with an assortment of dried fruits, crunchy nuts, and a splash of brandy potent enough to turn Rudolph's nose green with envy. Now, making a Christmas pudding is like crafting an edible work of art. It's a labor of love, patience, and a dash of holiday magic. Start by mixing the dry ingredients together, then add your fruits and nuts. Let's not forget the star of the show, the brandy. It not only adds a depth of flavor, but also ensures your pudding has that festive kick. As we embark on this stirring journey, there's a delightful tradition you must know about. It's said that while stirring the pudding mix, one should make a wish. So, close your eyes, hold that wooden spoon like a magic wand, and make a wish. It could be anything, really. A white Christmas, an endless supply of cookies. Or if you're like me, you might wish for a dishwasher that loads itself. A host can dream, right? And there you have it. The secret to a Christmas pudding that is sure to be the crown jewel of your festive feast. Remember, the magic is in the making, and the joy is in the sharing. So enjoy the process and the pudding. There you have it, a Christmas dinner that'll have your guests singing carols about your cooking skills. We've navigated through the festive culinary landscape, from selecting the perfect turkey to creating the richest gravy, and even making a traditional Christmas pudding that could make a snowman melt with delight. Remember, it's not just about the turkey, as succulent as it may be, or the side dishes, as comforting as they are. And it's certainly not just about the gravy, as much as it can tie the whole meal together. It's not even about the pudding, despite its potential to end the meal on a sweet high note. The real magic ingredient in any Christmas dinner is the company you share it with and the laughter that fills the room. The sage and onion stuffing, the creamy mashed potatoes, the elevated Brussels sprouts, the rich gravy, and the traditional Christmas pudding, they all play their parts. But it's the people around the table, the stories shared, the laughter that rings louder than the clinking of cutlery, that truly make a Christmas dinner memorable. As you prepare and serve this meal, remember to infuse it with a generous helping of love. Let your kitchen be filled with the warmth of affection, the sizzle of joy, and the aroma of shared memories. Because those are the things that your guests will remember and cherish long after the last crumbs of pudding have been enjoyed. So here's a toast to you, the holiday chef, the festive foodie, the master of the Christmas kitchen. Here's to a dinner that's as fabulous as you are. Merry cooking and even merrier eating. And before we part ways, a small reminder. If you've enjoyed this culinary journey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that jingle bell for notifications. There's always more festive fun to be had, and we'd love for you to join us again. Until next time, keep those sleigh bells jingling in the kitchen.